Hello everybody, my name is Python and welcome back to another episode here of Pythoncraft. Last episode, of course, if you didn't catch it, we finally went ahead and sorted out our gunpowder situation. At least temporarily, anyway. My intention is to eventually have a hostile mob drop trap farm underneath Prismantis way down there. Once we have that done and dusted, then yeah, I'm gonna go and get rid of this thing because it's an eyesore. And it's something you folks were very keen to point out to me in the comments area. I mean, I don't blame you. Not at all, in fact. So then, for today's episode, I thought we'd have a nice chill one. I must admit I'm running a bit late today in terms of this episode, and that's because my sleep routine has been like 33 different kinds of messed up lately. So, we're going to take it chill today. We are finally going to work on the Prismantis tunnel here. That is right. And it goes without saying, largely speaking, we're going to be using prismarine-related resources. I've got myself a whole bunch of the shulker boxes out that were in my storage factory. We've got ourselves access to a bunch of prismarine bricks, a bunch of random prismarine items, including sea lanterns, which is something we're going to be using a lot of. And then, of course, regular prismarine as well. However, that amount of dark prismarine right there, 24, that is in no way, shape, or form enough. I need to get myself some more, and that means doing a little bit of a Squidward hunting sesh. So while we're getting on with grabbing ourselves a bunch of black ink here, it gives me an opportunity, of course, to say a big old thank you for all of your lovely support throughout this series. Of course, if you do want to continue supporting these episodes and the channel here, I'd really appreciate it if you'd consider dropping a like, and if you're new around here and you don't want to miss out on my future content, why not hit that subscribe button with those bell notifications turned on? Then you'll be the first to know when the new episodes roll out. So yeah, like I said, very messed up sleep routine lately. I mean, I've been trying my best to listen to my body a little bit more ever since I've hit my 30s. As a result of doing that lately, though, there's been a very strange pattern emerge. For whatever reason, my body thought, oh hey, do you know what would be really funny? Is if we made this guy sleep twice in the space of 24 hours instead of just once. And lately that's been like 2 times 4, 2 times 5, 2 times 6 hours of sleep. It's very strange, and it's very difficult to stay consistently productive while all that's going on in the background. I mean, I'm getting my sleep, just at weird times of the day. Okay, well, it looks like there's a traveling merchant in 2 places simultaneously. We've got this guy right here who's offering magenta dye, yellow dye, even gunpowder. And then when I pop on up here, there's actually another one. And he's in the lake at Flora Bay. Like, what? Are you, like, teleported between the 2 places or what? Have you got magical powers? Only if so, I'd very much like to have them. Please, deer-based Minecraft traveling merchants, please allow me your magical powers to the point where I can clone myself, okay? Then I can have one of me that's just constantly sleeping, and then the other one of me can be nice and productive. Ah, wouldn't that be the dream? Ah, well, enough complaining. How about we play some Minecraft, eh, my friends? Let's grab ourselves a bunch of these here prismarine bricks. I'm gonna need myself a stone cutter as well. And also some stained glass. Only in my creative duplicate test world, I decided to actually add in a little bit of a floor aquarium. So let's get all the remaining bits and bobs we need, and let's get this project underway. I'm actually very much looking forward to having this thing done. In my creative test world, I only did like a cross-section of the tunnel. So to be able to see the full thing done and dusted today, oh man, is it going to be a treat. So here's the plan, my friends. The first step is to replace the torches with a big old sea lantern square, or ring, shall we say, going all around this place. So there we go. I realized I didn't actually need to fill the bottom of the ring in. In fact, as we go along, we could probably chop out the floor here, because it needs to be replaced with prismarine and glass-related materials anyway. And also with the rings, we're going to add in a little sea lantern block into the corner to make it look almost more like an arch. Alright, so that's that step done, and this place is already nicely lit up. Dude, that is one bright tunnel. I'm thinking the next step is we are going to dig out the floor aquarium. So we're going 2 blocks further down from the path layer. So this is now a total of 3 blocks down we are going. We're going to have ourselves some prismarine bricks at the side, and then the bed of the aquarium is going to be sand. I just figured that would be the nicest way to go for all the eventual little fishy dudes that we're going to wind up putting in here. Now for the sand. We're going to get this all placed in. Eventually, what we're going to wind up doing is we're going to wind up harvesting a bunch of coral blocks and coral fans, of course, and then we'll just wind up, I don't know, randomly placing them in amongst the sand here just to add a bit of color to the aquarium. Now, some of you folks might be concerned about the idea that maybe guardians can spawn inside of this floor aquarium, but worry no more, because A, this water level is below that of the confines of what was the ocean monument here, and also it's outside of the confines of the ocean monument anyway. The ocean monument, when it was here, only went out to, I believe, here. And then, of course, we added a wall around the outskirts to maximize the amount of spawn space there is in here. So basically, the TLDR is we're totally fine. So let's go ahead and get the glass added in. And where we see a strip of sea lanterns, we're going to add a couple more sea lanterns. And there we go. We'll go ahead and fill this thing in just a bit. I'm thinking maybe I'll grab a bunch of ice blocks, place them down in there, and then we just go ham with a regular pickaxe so we don't, you know, pick it all back up again. For now, though, our next step is to go ahead and start adding in a bunch of regular prismarine. We're going to have a line of regular prismarine along here, alongside the floor aquarium, and then the same on the opposite side as well. Man, oh man, is this going to be a very turquoisey blue build once it's all done and dusted. So now is where things start getting a bit interesting. Centered on each sea lantern strip, we're going to add ourselves 3 regular prismarine, and then in between, we're going to have ourselves a bunch of dark prismarine. Or, to put it more simply, 3 dark prismarine, 3 regular prismarine. To add a little bit of depth to this build, we are going to start adding in some stairs here and there. Upon some of the stairs will be flower pots, and upon some of the stairs, there will be some of these here prismarine walls. So yeah, where all of these strips of sea lanterns are, we're going to do regular stairs, upside down stairs, regular, and rinse and repeat. So what do we think, my friends? Time to add in the top arch areas? I think so. These blocks will wind up being sort of semi-hidden eventually, but basically all they're being used for is to place upside down stairs against them, if I can place them correctly, that is. So again, just a case of rinsing and repeating the process. Then to connect the top corners and bottom supports together, we're simply going to replace the stone with prismarine bricks. Alright, so this is what it's looking like once we've got all these little wall bits in. To finish each ring, we're simply going to add a couple of prismarine bricks either side of the sea lantern ring. I must admit, there is one section of this project I'm not particularly looking forward to, and that is actually the staircase coming down here. I haven't gone ahead in my creative test run and come up with a design for it yet. Hopefully, though, it won't be too difficult. Also, what the heck is that guy doing down here? What? So the next step with this tunnel, we're sticking with the prismarine bricks here. We are going to add 3 blocks in at the top corner, and we're also going to add in a bottom prismarine brick trim. And then the final step, eventually, and this is where things start getting very, very interesting, we're going to add a creeper faced wall into this thing by having some prismarine walls. See? Might be the same texture, but it's the depth that sets it apart, right? I love this. Eventually, we're going to have creeper faces all over the place. I've also been trying to design Flora Manor in a creative test run. I'm very much looking forward to getting that begun. Because, again, there's going to be creeper faces, and they're going to be in the windows, and it's going to be awesome. But for now, we're starting off the creeper face invasion in the Prismantis tunnels here. So, yeah, that's an example of what we've got coming up. There's still sort of that section of roof to complete in each little sort of ring there, but we'll get to that in just a hot second. For now, though, I want to go ahead and get these trims in. Ah, yeah. Step by step, this tunnel is really starting to take shape. So the final thing we need to do is to get all the creeper face walls in. Ah, yeah. The invasion of my brethren. Honestly, the amount of times I forget that you can dual wield building in this game is absolutely staggering. I could have had this done like ages ago had I remembered that dual wielding exists. Sometimes I wonder whether I should go get my memory professionally assessed or something. I really do just genuinely have a terrible memory. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, that is that step all done. Nothing but creeper faces in the walls. See, when you're just sort of running along like this, it doesn't really look like much, does it? But it's when you actually turn and you pay attention to what is going on here. The creepers, they are watching. And frankly, that is terrifying. Alrighty, my friends, just one thing left to do, and it's all of the little sections of the roof that we haven't filled in yet, basically. We're going to have ourselves a couple lines of dark prismarine, and then we're going to have ourselves a couple lines of regular prismarine in the middle. See if we can't break up the textures of the prismarine bricks just a little bit. The best thing is these blocks are like exactly at reach distance, so there's no chance of us accidentally mining a bunch of blocks above where we're supposed to be mining. Yeah, how about that for accidental perfection? So how about it, my friends? The tunnel is now pretty much done. Oh, dude, I'm so happy with how this looks. I mean, just look at it. That's not bad, is it? Now, my friends, I need a whole bunch of ice so I can convert it into water source blocks. Judging by the color of the ocean here, yeah, we're in a cold ocean already. My hope is that eventually we might be able to find a frozen ocean. As much as we might have ice on the mountains here, it's not exactly what we're after. We're looking for regular ice blocks, not compressed ones. Over here seems to be a good spot for it. Alright, so let's pick ourselves up a whole bunch. Anyone else find the sound of ice blocks breaking really, really satisfying? How many stacks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that'll be enough, my friends. I've just realized something. Some of this ice is just going to start melting just by itself because of the amount of light that's around here. Ah, well, I think we can work around that, can't we, folks? Get our fortune pickaxe out, and now we can begin on some real fun times. Oh, yeah. The sound is satisfying. The fact that we're getting a bunch of water down is satisfying. Ah, there's not a section of this that isn't satisfying. Well, aside from the fact that, you know, I am kind of drowning a little bit. So there we go. All of the water is now down in the floor aquarium. We just need to decorate it now. Before we do that, though, a quick little intermission. Let's grab some of these here flower pots out. We need to decide on what flowers we might want down there. I was thinking maybe some blue type flowers, blue orchids, and then, what is it, cornflowers? Or lily of the valleys, whichever one of those is blue. But then, would that make things a little bit too blue down there? Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking orange tulips, because orange is one of the primary colours on the Guardians, right? And then maybe, yeah, the other one can be a blue flower. Although, who says you need to use only 2 types of flower? Maybe we can bring a 3rd one in. Maybe we have white, blue, and orange. My only issue is I don't remember if we found any swamp biomes in this world at all yet. I genuinely have no idea. I'm going to hope that my 32 chunk render distance might offer me some assistance in terms of maybe spotting a swamp biome from afar. Ah, no way. There's actually a swamp biome near to where our stronghold is. Nice. Okay, very, very good. And look at that, we've already found them. Huh? Oh, good grief. It's been a while since I've slept, apparently. Boop. There you go. Get absolutely ruined. Really, bud? You're coming in for another swoop? Nope, you're dead. So, time to get the flower pots placed down. And now to populate the flower pots. And there we have it. That looks way nicer now. I wonder. Seagrass. Get this guy. Get this guy. Right, one of them should wind up... Okay, so one of them should wind up pregnant. And I don't know at all which one it is. I think it might be this one. This turtle has literally been stuck underneath this little dock here for, like, almost the entire series so far. Oh, it's a bit silly, isn't it? All right, let's go ahead and get you out of there. Can you, like, even move? Put your eggs down so I can grab them and then totally not put them inside of the floor aquarium. It's just gone right back under. What the? You know what? I'm making this far harder than it needs to be. Wait, are you kidding me? You can't leash turtles? No way! You know what? I think that turtle is broken, so how's about we breed up a different couple? Alright, so we've got one here. Have you got a buddy around? Ah, yeah, over here. You and you. Go on now. Go say hello to each other. Go do the breedy breed thing. Dude, seriously, why are you swimming away? You have a pal over there. Why are the turtles being so disobedient today? Eh? Alright, let's try this again. Boop, boop. Breed. Do the breedy thing. There we go. There was a very slight heightening there. So, what? Sometime soon we should have some eggs. Come on, turtle. Get yourself on the shoreline and birth those eggs. Blimey O'Reilly. You don't half dig up a storm, huh? Look at all those particles. This guy is actually trying to kill my game. There we go. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. 4 turtle eggs. Thank you, bud. Very productive. Unfortunately, I don't think we found a single coral reef biome just yet in this world. So for now, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to decorate the floor aquarium with kelp and seagrass. Maybe a nice little bubble column here and there. Obviously, not using magma blocks, using soul sand instead. We should still be able to get a good amount of decoration in the aquarium just with that lot, right? Alrighty, potion of water breathing goes on. Soul sand goes on. We're going to start randomly chucking this soul sand sort of all over the place. And now I'm thinking we go crazy with some bone meal. That is right, bone meal into existence. A whole bunch of seagrass. Some of it is double tall, some of it is single tall, and I honestly don't mind that variation. I think it will look far more natural looking with all of that. Okay, very good. So, now we are going to add some kelp, and that should finish this thing off quite nicely, I think. So then, turtle eggs, can they be hatched underwater? Is that even possible? I mean, let's find out. Oh, okay. I mean, we were able to place down the egg, so there might be something there. So, let's get out of here and let's give those eggs a bit of peace and quiet, shall we? Another mob we could try to put in this floor aquarium is actually the axolotl. Only it turns out axolotls and turtles are totally fine with each other. It's only when we try to introduce regular fish into the mixture that's when things start to go a little bit south. So then, so far as I know, axolotls spawn in lush caves more than anywhere else. So, for us, that means going north to the mega tiger biome that we explored a few episodes back. Alright, plenty of azalea trees around. Now, if only there was a giant cave entrance. Oh, wait, no, hang on a minute. I think there is one right here. Oh, yeah. Wow, okay, there's a lot going on here. Oh, that's a lot of mobs. So we've got a yellow one there. We've got a pink one. I'm pretty sure there are 3 more varieties. You can get a brown one and I believe a white one. And then the hyper rare one is blue. So I think it goes without saying, I'm not too fussed about getting the blue ones so much as the white and brown ones. We're going to have ourselves a nice little variety. Ah, here we go. There's the brown one. Very nice. Ah, here we go. There's a white one and a baby one. I didn't know you could get baby ones spawn naturally. Oh, you are actually adorable. Don't die. Oh, I can pick it up. Okay, thank goodness for that. For any of you guys who don't know, when it comes to the hyper rare blue axolotl, you can only breed it into existence. It cannot be found naturally. According to the wiki, there is a 1 in 1,200 chance. That's 0.083%. That is the chance of randomly getting a blue axolotl instead of one of the parent ones when breeding. That is mad, isn't it? Anyway, no matter. Let's go ahead and start from the back. And we'll start adding all of these lovely axolotl friends into the aquarium here. So there we are. There's one of them. There's the second one. I'm going to start drowning here unless I stand in here. Yeah, bubble columns serving multiple purposes. Offering a little bit of fun for the residents. And also offering me some water breathing. So yeah, I thank you, bubble column. So where are they? Ah, there you are. Look at you swimming around. Oh, there's a whole bunch more over here as well. Oh, they're so cute though. Oh, I'm so happy. There's the little baby one as well. Oh, dude, I'm so chuffed. All right, I think we're done for now, my friends. I mean, eventually, what should happen is we should wind up with some turtles in here as well, just swimming around randomly. But anyways, for now, I think we can call this tunnel complete, up until we find ourselves our first coral reef, that is, and then we could decorate this aquarium with even more colourful stuff. So to wrap things up, we have the comment of the day, and it comes from Tellum Eagles, who simply says, loving Minecraft month so much. Keep up the consistency, Python. God bless. Hey, thank you so much for that, Tellum. Really appreciate that a lot. And yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with Minecraft month so far, and judging by the numbers and the sentiment that I'm noticing in the comments area, it's clear to me that you folks are enjoying it as well. I really do feel like we have found like a happy balance between, you know, making progress and having these episodes go out nice and frequently for you folks. So yeah, so long as I'm still feeling it, you never know. This thing might extend beyond Minecraft month as well. We might have like a full return to daily content here on the Python MC channel. Again, depends on how I'm feeling. The whole Minecraft month thing was more so for me to find out whether I still have what it takes to be super consistent on one of my YouTube channels. And so far, you know, we've been doing kind of alright. We're coming up to halfway through the month now, and we're still going strong with it all. It's just my sleep routine that's not very strong at the moment. But, thankfully, it has not affected things too much. I've still managed to get daily Minecraft content out there. So yeah, really do hope that you folks continue enjoying these videos. If you have enjoyed today's episode, of course, drop a like if you haven't already. I'd very much appreciate it. If you have any hints, tips, feedback, suggestions regarding this tunnel, leave them in the comments area down below. I know we didn't get on with the staircase in today's episode, and yeah, I apologize for that. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm just completely out of time to record today's episode. So yeah, the main tunnel is done. We just need to figure out the staircase, and I think what I'll do, similar to this, is I will go ahead and try to figure it out in a creative test run. That way, I'll actually know what I'm doing, and then I won't sound like an indecisive mess in the episode, you know? So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Do have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you folks in the next one. Bye-bye!